I scraped the entire Steam catalog. Here's the data. Oh, Pog? Champ?
Here's a fun one. Did you know that the word life appears in more game titles than death? Yet war is mentioned twice as often as love? Today, we're diving into the data.
So Life of War would be the perfect indie game title. You'd try it out, a game called Life of War.
I started by using Steam's API to pull the full catalog of over 200,000.
Can I skip it? I trust you. I trust you.
And with that, on Steam,
You know why I trust you? Because you have the YouTuber voice of somebody who's like into that stuff. You know what I'm saying? I just get the sense that, yeah, the fact that you included a section, no, we're good.
there's also a lot of emphasis on fantasy themes, with words like dragon and monster popping up frequently. And certain words align with available,
Dungeon Fantasy, Curse of the Magic Demon. Would you play it, yes or no?
which I
On
thought was
sale?
pretty
Yeah.
funny.
I think I
Then there
heard.
are some, and familiarity could be appealing too. I'll let you decide what you think about that. Next,
Sure.
let's dive into the data on the highest rated and lowest rated.
Oh, okay.
games
Interesting.
on Steam.
Interesting.
For
Highest
the
rated.
top games, I focus on titles with an overwhelmingly positive rating, sorted
Damn, Terraria's rating is fucking good. Overwhelmingly positive on 13. Wait. How many reviews is that? Is that over a million? Is that 1.3 million reviews? Wait, that's fucking crazy. Holy they do. Damn, overwhelmingly positive on over a million reviews. Bro, that's wild. Only two games on Steam, two indie games on Steam, have ever broken a million reviews overwhelmingly positive, and it's Gary's Mod and Terraria. What goats?
It's worth noting that around half of the games in the top 50 are considered indie, including hits like Terraria, Stardew Valley, Hollow Knight, Hades, Undertale, Vampire Survivors, Factorio, and
Get to
Slay the
work.
Spire,
Yeah,
to
we
name a few.
know.
It's
Get to
inspiring
work,
see how
especially
these small
probably.
teams, the only other developers with multiple entries are SCS Software, Larian Studios, and Capcom, with 2 titles each. At the other end of the spectrum,
I'm sorry, SCS Software has Euro Truck Simulator 2 and American Truck Simulator in the top 50 best reviewed games on Steam. Damn, people love trucks. Some human beings just fucking love the idea of driving a big old truck. It's so fun. There's a game where you can be like a fucking Greek god fighting through hell, and there's a game where you can drive a truck through Europe. They're 2 of the highest rated games of all time. I guess, I mean, there's not much different. You know, you could be playing a Greek truck driver driving through Europe, which is the real life version of hell. It's like basically the same game, actually, now that I break it down.
I reviewed each title to understand why they performed so poorly. The game with the lowest score
That could be a fun stream. Has anyone done that? Someone must have done that, right? Has someone in my YouTube sphere done it, though? You know what I'm saying?
to gameplay issues, lag, aggressive monetization, and accusations against the company's integrity.
Oh. Dude, it's going to suck if all of the bottom 10 are just mad about monetization. So I'm just opening games where it's like, put in money.
To identify original or underexplored ideas. To keep the results meaningful, I only included games with more than 10 reviews.
Oh, like
and
mixing games?
focus on the
Dude,
most
I'm
popular.
going to give this idea for free because Isto's not going to make it. But this is an idea I think is so fire. And I'm freely giving it out. This is for free. And this idea I think would fucking bang. TFT meets Slay the Spire. Boom. It's an auto battler roguelike where you're building your little auto battler army and you upgrade it through the roguelike run. It's not the Bazaar. It's nothing like the Bazaar. The Last Flame is that. Let's see. Okay, this might actually be that. This might actually be that. It doesn't, I mean, it looks ugly, which is, in my mind, it's beautiful. But this is the idea, I think. Maybe it has too much going on. This is it with mechs. Mechabellum. 12,000 positive reviews. Upgrade your mechs. Do they fight on their own? Okay, this seems kind of fucking sick. This sort of seems like what I was thinking, to be honest. And it looks pretty polished, too. Can I watch some gameplay? So you just put these troops down, and you're not controlling them at all. Okay, so what I'm thinking is you steal this and you download it and you just reskin it to be like ancient Rome or something. That's sort of my idea then. Isn't Plants vs. Zombies kind of like this? Your brain is rotting out of your ear. Guy who's only played Plants vs. Zombies. Getting real Plants vs. Zombies vibes from this game about fucking mechs, which is not a tower defense game.
For example, there are only 3 platformer auto battlers, and none seem
a platformer auto battler doesn't make any sense. Wait, how can you be an auto battler platformer? I can't even picture it. It's kind of like Plants vs. Zombies.
I link an interactive version in the video description so you can explore other combinations on your own and move on to talk about themes.
Wait, I want to look real quick. We're going to find a great video game idea in here. Oh, it's like GitHub. I have to fucking download it. No, I'm not doing it.
That the idea of, say, running a hot dog stand on an alien planet has a playful charm. So these
There's the idea. We did it.
Ideas.
We landed on it.
I also reviewed genre combinations
Alien glizzies.
2 dimensions.
Honestly, a game where you play as a hot dog stand owner on an alien planet could be really fun. You know, it's like the TCG card owner simulator, but it's just like hot dog stand simulator on fucking Xanthor 5. And like aliens are coming, all these kooky alien characters are coming in and out, and you have to, that could be fun. Glizzy Galaxy, you could call it. Wait, Glizzy Galaxy might sell like hotcakes.
Let's take a brief pause from discussing video game genres to explore female and LGBTQ plus representation within the data.
Asmongold! I need your help! Ring the bell! We need Asmongold! Sound the alarms! Defense!
A number that seems surprisingly low. I had expected this percentage to show steady growth over the years, but interestingly the trend isn't so clear.
I thought DEI had taken over all of our games. Wait, I was quite certain that it was 98% of all new games were being forced down my throat with a female protagonist. That's something, I thought it was dominating. This data must be fake. This data must be woke. I thought for sure it was like impossible to find a single game that would allow me to be me.
In contrast, LGBTQ plus representation shows a much clearer upward trend, with tagged games tripling in proportion over the past decade. The oldest title with this tag is Secret of the Magic Crystals from 2010, a game about breeding horses, I think. Moving on, let's dive into a specific genre of
gay
games
horses
that has piqued my interest. My favorite game in this genre, and perhaps even in general, is Slay the Spire. I've always thought it is a well-crafted...
Slay the Spire, a perfect game, by the way. A perfect game. A rare 10 out of 10 perfect game. No notes. They did it. They crushed it. It's fire. I love it. Ari loves it. We both put a zillion hours in. It's flawless. It's beautiful. It's different. The art style's different. For people who like this kind of game, it just scratches that itch, man. What a fire game.
By the way, as a quick side note, it seems roguelikes are significantly more popular in the indie scene compared to the AAA catalog. Platformers show a similar pattern, representing a much larger portion of indie.
Roguelikes are more popular in indie games, to my understanding. I'm not going to speak like a Miyamoto of indie games, but because you get a lot more gameplay out of less. It's easier to make. You can give people that 20, 40, 60 hour experience while only making about 4 to 8 hours of content. Also, roguelikes appeal to our natural human desire to gamble. I'll say that as well. As a fan of roguelikes, I fucking love when 3 options pop up and I get a good one. My God, what a rush.
Feel free to reach out on Discord or in the comments. I'll update the description or maybe the pinned comment.
Cool video. Always like to learn more. Always like to learn more. Shit's fucking gas. But unfortunately, the learning for today is over. Thanks for watching.